learning to create this can really help creating learning to because really improve the audience experience if you fade the smoother parts and like more natural transition between different parts of your video. If you had a fade in and fade out, it's very important to learn, especially for beginners, in Adobe Audition. I'm going to show you exactly. I'm in Adobe Audition 2022. This is the Adobe Audition I'm using right now, if you're curious. Now, let me show you what you have to do. It's very easy. So I have this track here. I have this track here. I'll just add it. Okay, I just deleted it. 1 second, I'll just pause the video. And so I have now this video. I'll drag and drop here. And now I'd like to go to multi-track. So just click on multi-track, create a multi-track session. Okay. And then I'll grab actually the video and put it here. And now I have this video here. And if you want to add a fade in, first I can zoom out if I want, if you hold control. And if you want to add a fade in, you just drag like this. You also can see more things here, so more details, right? Fade in, you can hold option to key to apply symmetric fade. You can hold command key to change fade shape. You can hold shift to fix either fade duration or shape. So let's try the first one, option. So I'm just gonna hold option right now and drag. And if you drag your mouse up, you'll create this linear value, this curve. And if you drag up, it's gonna create this one. Now, if you drag left and right, you're just going to add more fade in. Then for this part, you can also, of course, drag it fade in. You can hold the command if you want to change key values, as you can see. So that's basically how you do it. You can also rec input or rec output. And you can use, if you want, rec input, because this means you can you use this when it's actually connected to a cable, and this will bring actually audio into sound effects machine. And you can imagine imagine this as in part of a sound, right? Now rec output, this the plug you use to connect the cable. Now rec mix, this term likely is more commonly used for adjusting the volume of the right speaker in the stereo system. And the rec power, this refers to plug that gives the electricity to sound effects machine. That's the way I would actually explain it. Now I hope I'm not wrong, but that's from what I know. So now you can just add the fade in and fade out. Now just to recap this, guys, all you have to do is just to look for this gray box right over here, and then usually as the beginning of the clip or the start of the clip, and this guys controls the fade in. And just click and hold and drag. So click, hold and drag left and right. Now for the small box, it's usually the fade out is at the end of the clip, the end of the audio, very end of the clip on the timeline, and click and hold that gray box, and you can actually drag the box to the left or to the right, in my case here, so to the left. And the further you go, guys, the longer the fade out will be. So the more I drag, the more the fade out will be. The waveform will gradually become quieter towards the end, and from this part the waveform will gradually become quieter at the beginning. Now you can experiment by dragging the gray box up and down to adjust the shape of the frame. And the steeper the slope creates a quieter fade, while the gentle slope creates a more gradual fade. And to see, guys, the exact fade length in seconds, look at the values next to the gray boxes when you hover your mouse over them. Now some bonus tips here, guys. You can also hold Option or Alt key while you're dragging the gray box, you can create a symmetrical fade where the fade in and fade out are the same length, as I showed you before the beginning of this video. So yeah, thanks for watching and take care.